Hello, everybody. Welcome, and I hope you're well. My name is Mubita Nawa. I want to talk to you today about how to deal with envy and jealousy in your life. Many times, people who are jealous and envious, one of their goals is to make us feel unsettled. It is to make us feel unwanted. It is to make us feel rejected, and to make us feel condemned even when we are doing things that we are passionate about. You see, envy and rejection comes primarily from people who admire us, but they do not have a way of telling us that we are great people. You will find that in life, as long as you are struggling, some people are very much okay with you. You are using Toyota Ganda, they are very okay with you. The moment you just buy a wheelbarrow, you buy a bicycle, the moment you break away from the pack and you begin to distinguish yourself from certain people, you suddenly attract jealous and envy. I also find that there's another form and manifestation of jealous and envy, which is basically when people cannot see in themselves what they see in you. Even just being a person who shows up for work early, some people will be jealous and envious over time, over being able to keep time. Just having your hair done, some people will be jealous of you. Being friendly, being nice to clients, being accountable. I remember when I was a younger person, a young banker, many years ago, some people did not like me because I didn't like some of the things that were happening around the department. Things like coming to work on a Saturday for overtime when I knew there was no work to be done. I did not find it within my heart to show up, to leave home on a Saturday, the day I'm supposed to rest, the day I'm supposed to be doing my own personal things, catching up with family, looking at business, enterprise. I did not see it reasonable within my mind to get on a bus, to go to work and pretend to be busy when in fact not. So that created a lot of anger and bitterness in some of my colleagues because I was whatever it was, but it created bitterness and jealous in them. So one of the things you need to do and accept within yourself, whenever you see people hating on you, especially for no reason at all. You see, there are people who hate us for a reason. And sometimes we too know why we are being hated. There is a valid reason. Maybe we dropped the ball. Maybe we did something we shouldn't have done. We were in a place we shouldn't have been. And you deep down your heart, you even know that you blew up and you messed up. That's different. But when people begin to hate you for no reason at all, that is a form and manifestation of jealous and envy. And one of the things you need to do is to ride on the confidence and the zeal of knowing that righteousness will always triumph over evil, that good will always triumph over evil, that with time, people who don't take shortcuts will come out on top. You see, people who are bitter, who are angry, who who have a sense of entitlement to good things, who feel that they are the only ones, the gatekeepers to joy and happiness, their lives are never very long lasting because they are literally living off of fumes. I think that life is pretty much built on integrity, on values, on virtues, and anyone who tries to shortchange the ethos of life, the very essence and virtue of life, will soon be the ones to be disappointed. Many years ago, I had a gentleman. This guy truly, truly hated me. And he lived out of Lusaka, and he was a very influential person. He was a lawyer by profession. He truly, truly hated me. And I thought to myself, I'm just a little boy trying to make a living. And this entire professional human being completely and utterly is discombobulated by my presence. So what did I do? I ignored him. I ignored him so much. He tried so hard to copy and paste himself on my conscience. He tried so hard to insert himself and to graft himself on my activities and on my affairs. He tried so hard to do whatever he could to hurt and harm me physically, politically, and whatever way. I just kept quiet. And that's one of the secrets I want to share with you today. Jealous and envious people are most irritated when you don't react to them. When you literally close your ears, your eyes, your mouth, you close everything from and to them. You literally give them the highest level and degree of ignoring them. Then you are sending them straight to hell. And that's what I came to do today. To say to you, jealous and envious people admire you. They wish they had what you have, but they don't. And in fact, the Bible says, if any man lacks wisdom, let him ask. All they have to do is ask God to help them, but they don't want. As usual, they want shortcuts. They can try to close doors on you. They can try to lie. They can try to hurt and harm you, but they'll never succeed. You know, I'll leave you with two stories. One is a story of two stories, both of which are about presidents. The first one is the current president of Zambia, President Hakainde Hichilema. When President Hakainde Hichilema tried and attempted to run for presidential office the first time, he failed. Second time, he failed. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth time. And he succeeded and became president of the Republic of Zambia. But in the process of him succeeding, the lies, the rumors, the things that were said about him, what didn't they say about him? To a level where even now as president, some people have still said a lot about him. But you know what inspires me is the fact that regardless of what jealous and envious people did and said, the man went ahead and became president. The last story is that of President Barack Obama, former president of the United States of America. Barack Obama, as you know, was born to a Kenyan father and an American white lady from, I believe, Miami. And Barack Obama was half African, half American. And in his ascent to power, from Illinois, Chicago, all the way to Washington, D.C., a lot was said by jealous and envious people. And I remember very well at one time, Barack Obama had to produce his birth certificate because they said he was not an American. You see, jealous and envious people will make you doubt your own shadow, but don't ever allow that. Whenever jealous and envious people come after you, that's the time to zip your mouth, to fasten your belt, and to be resilient and say to yourself, I will outlast any fire, any stones, any storm that is thrown against me, because I walk in truth and I walk in who I am. Guess what? Barack Obama became the first black president of the United States of America. I say to you, there's nothing they hate more than your guts, your faith, your courage, your determination, your resilience, your resolve to keep going even when things haven't always been that smooth. That is what pisses them off. And I say to you, there's nothing wrong with you. Keep on walking. Jesus said, let the wheat and the tare grow together, for one day they shall be sorted out. Have a blessed, beautiful day. No more crying. Like R. Kelly sang in his wonderful song, the storm is over. See the light that is shining ahead. You are better, greater, and destined for more things than the jealous and envious people around you. Show up tomorrow. Look to heaven, look up to the hills, like David said, I will look up to the mountains from whence my help comes. My help comes from God. This is your friend and brother, the one and only Mubita Nawa. I'll talk to you next time. I'm out.